How you doing? I'm Hassan and I'm an American chauffeur. Okay. I will honestly admit to you several things. The passion I have for this life, this rideshare thing, this thing called rideshare. Not Uber or Lyft. Hell with them. I've told you time and time again. I never have from the beginning worked for Uber and Lyft. Okay? I do rideshare and well, right now I'm a chauffeur and I have my own company and everything. But in other words, I feel as though I have a kindred thing with rideshare drivers, especially. What started me making videos is too many of us getting killed, getting hurt unnecessarily in something that has basically changed my life. I didn't want to say it like that because shit sound corny, but I don't care about that right now. I think we've come far enough that we can kind of get more real, and those who have truly benefited from this, I'm not saying, look, I'm always going to say I'm not saying Uber, Lyft, damn it. I'm talking about rideshare. I'm talking about the experience. Okay, I'm talking about the experience, all right? I guess that's the best way for me to put it. We don't need to be shy about that. Look, I picked up a client today, which I've always known is true. I've just been too shy, too stupid to just say it. I've run across many people who've started their journeys off doing Uber and Lyft. Every one of them had in common that they went through Uber or Lyft Black. Okay? More common, to get right down to the scratch of it, is they come through doing Uber Black. They said, well, yeah, I still got the car, but I do, this one in particular, let me tell you about this one in particular. We'll go over the myriad of others. It's a new client of mine. Anytime he come in Atlanta, we kicking it. We had some good vibe stuff. But he started, him and his wife, I picked them up at a hotel. They were here for some sort of a function. And his wife was telling me they got in, and they, most people get in my vehicle, they be liking it and everything. So anyway, he says, oh yeah, it's really nice. And his wife says, hey, my husband used to do Uber. Didn't you used to do Uber? He says, oh yeah, I did it for a little while. He was trying to be all cool. He says, no, he did it for 2 years, And she was excited about it. And he says, well, yeah, he broke it on down to me. He was doing real estate. And he was doing Uber, went into real estate. And then his real estate took him into working with people who's in development. He's in that now, in the property development thing. And he was sharing with me, how there was this dream thing that he was helping these people get with, and how sometimes it would be stressful trying to, man, it was deep. So, I'm thankful, I picked up a client off of Uber Black, and I'm pushing more of that right now. And because I'm wanting to build up more clientele. Now, the beauty of it is, and the point I'm trying to make is, set yourself free using this. Now, I've got to really get into this. I get all excited about this thing, and I've been keeping it in. I'm trying not to keep it in no more, especially since the last video when I told you you was digitized. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Okay, now, look here. When I started over here and I was homeless, and I started in 2017, I was homeless, and in that Toyota Corolla, I actually got to begin to practice those things. I got to see what type of person I really was. I got to begin to see and begin to really work on myself, to do some things, to begin to really improve myself, especially after I come my butt out of being homeless. That homeless thing ain't nothing cute about that. Hell, I was glad to sleep in that damn car sometimes. Sometimes I'd better sleep in that shelter, but back then they didn't have no time limit. You can work much as you want. Look, let me tell you how terrible they was back then. Drivers was complaining that they was rolling long hours, and what them companies was doing was sending them Red Bull. I saw it. I sure did. I said, man, ain't that some sick shit? You don't get somebody fucking killed out here with that bullshit. That's bullshit, man. All right now. Look, my eyes had begun to open before I started doing this stuff. I heard it was a scam and all that, but what can I say? I can't say it was no scam now, honestly, because, hey, it is what it is. Okay, so I was in that Toyota Corolla, and that was the first car. I drove the lug nuts off of it. I did them long ass hours. I slept in the damn car, see? And then I learned, because the whole thing has been a learning experience. Not only am I learning myself, I'm learning a good and proper way of how to do business based on things that I had learned from the past. I just want to put it all together now because I didn't have anybody around me. All my friends said I was supposed to have been dead over there somewhere. See, I was supposed to have been dead. So what happened is I didn't have nobody around me fooling with me. No relative, well, some relatives might have knew because I was putting articles out in different places, you know, that sort of thing. So there might have been some relatives who maybe knew that Joker ain't dead. But other than that, and close friends who was around me, it's probably glad I, was supposed to be dead. Some of them, it took a while before, I quit hearing, hey man, I heard you supposed to be dead. See, so, and that has nothing to do, look, the only reason it has something to do with rideshare is because I got to practice some wonderful energy over here. Because all of a sudden I'm not dead, I'm alive. And I could practice some of that. Okay, I don't want this video to go too long. I didn't want to break it down in too many pieces and everything, but I thought it was important to give you this because, see, I have a passion for this thing. I did well with it. I'm one of those couple of percent people. I'll just take the shit for granted. I don't give a shit. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at something bigger, man. When I sit up and think about it, does it put a smile on my face? Yeah. I got all them little badges. People was complaining, them badges don't mean anything to me. Man, I was going at this thing like an athlete. I drove that damn car into the ground. Okay? I went at this thing like an athlete. Anything when it came to the clothes I wear, did anything that would give me minutes or shave minutes or even seconds off of me getting to my goal. I did it. And I ain't ashamed of it. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't mean any harm or anything. I know there are many people who hate the idea of people doing things and having some degree of what in their mind they consider success beyond what they're able to do, and they get jealous or whatever the case may be. Because see, I've got relatives who is that way. And it can be a very hurtful thing. But know that you can get through that. I had the blessings of, well, no more friends around. If he homeless, he dead or whatever, he out the way. He wasn't nothing but a fool any damn way. Now with them out the way, it took that for me to go ahead and come alive. So I'm very serious about, if you're a hermit, those who know what that means, only those who know what that means. And it's time for you to come up out with the honest and honorable level of socialization. Then maybe you need to look at the gig economy. You can have the wonders of developing yourself as a human being. You can have the wonders of becoming better. You can have the wonders of practicing more, this and more. Those of you who with wisdom, you know exactly what this is. Those of you who have wisdom, you know exactly what this is. All right? See, this is deep, it gets deep. Okay? And even though I'm not the best presenter it is, I'm very pleased to be able to present to you as best I possibly can of this concept. And I thank you for the support of those who have subscribed and sent me very well wishing and the support that you've sent me and that sort of thing. And thank you. So anyway, the next video, I'm going to try to get a little bit deeper into it. Be careful about how I handle my passion. But those of you who know this is not about Uber or Lyft. This is about you. Okay, this is about you. It's about me. And it's my experience that I'm sharing with you. And I'm hoping that there are those of you out there who can relate. So anyway, until the next video, drive safe and drive with confidence.